Hey, what is happening, everybody? So in this video, I'm going to be going over a simple thing that you can implement ASAP for absolutely free in order to help you knock out building a solid referral partner list and be able to get daily reminders in order to have an action item directly in your email every single day, so you simplify what do I need to do today. So with that being said, let me kind of back up a smidge. So we want to be building a list of referral partners. One of the easiest, most simplest ways of knowing, who's good, because obviously, only 20% of the agents in the market are doing any of the business. Easiest way to break that down is going to be people who are listing homes. There's a reason they say list to last or list to exist type of a deal. So anyway, with that being said, one of the main goals that you can implement, and very, very simple, easy to control KPI, key performance indicator, is reaching out to 5 agents a day. If you're able to reach out to 5 agents a day over the course of 1 month, and this is just working Monday through Friday, you'll have 100 agents in your database. You do that month over month, 200, 300, so on and so forth. You get the idea. You don't need a huge list of people to get a ton of referral business. But when you start building and provide value to them on a consistent basis, then you're setting yourself up to win. So with that being said, come into Zillow, create a login, sign into an account. If you don't have an account, create one. Once you are signed in, you can create your home base, so to speak. Pick where you want. Typically, this is going to be where you want to be predominantly focusing on building your referral partners. I typically always recommend starting out close to home, but if you're working remotely, 95% of your business is outside your market, just pick the market that you want to work in. You can set up as many of these as you want, these reminders, but you don't need a whole lot to be able to get going. Now you can sort out some of the filters here. There's a handful of filters here. So for example, if there's you don't want for sale by owner, or you don't want foreclosures popping up, like whatever it is that you don't want, which there's no hard and fast right rule, or you don't want to be doing manufactured homes. Maybe you cannot lend on manufactured homes, period. So you don't want to have that in your those folks in your database, whatever it is. Price point, maybe you're like, I will say this, like you're definitely median home value for your market. It's going to get a lot more traction than like high-end luxury stuff. So you theoretically could put like a cap on maximum value. Now, what the thing that we want to do here is we're going to want to save this search. So when you come over here, let me exit that. When you save this search, you're going to set the email frequency to daily. Now, what's going to happen here is you're going to get a daily email with a list of listings. This is like your action item to-do list on the people to reach out to. If you can reach out to 5 agents a day, and there's other videos on what to say, how to say it. Less is more when you're connecting, especially if you're brand new people. So get that set up. Have that as your daily action item. You're going to email every single day with a list of listings that you can then follow up. Those are like essentially your action items for the day. Hey, I'm going to knock these out. I'm going to try to do 5 every day. Over the course of a month, you have 100. Now, I will say this. This is kind of like the next thing. Almost every single person I ever talk with, when they come in, they are in the mindset of like, hey, I want to provide pre-approved home buyers to my referral partners, and this is not the most effective way of going about this. And let me explain. So when we are reaching out to our referral partners, 95% of the time, everybody else that they're doing business with right now is not doing anything at all. But if we come in and saying we're going to give them this, we're going to give them that, we're going to give this, they're going to get this. If we come in just a hair underneath that, then we are setting ourselves up for failure. Meaning that like we're setting their expectations here and we're coming in here. So if you are able to set their expectations low and over deliver, so under promise, over deliver versus over promising and under delivering, you're going to set yourself up to be in a much better situation in the long term. So what I would highly, highly, highly recommend is don't start out the conversation with them with like, I'm going to give you pre-approved buyers. Let's set the expectations, under promise, and then if you over deliver, you're the hero, right? Rather than saying, I'm going to get you this, and then you come in short, and now you're not doing what you said you were going to do, which obviously that leads to people, losing trust, losing faith. So what I would highly recommend doing and structuring the conversation around is, hey, I saw your listing. Focus on just promoting the listing. Hey, I can help you get more eyeballs on your listing. I can promote this to my audience. I have a list. I have my database. I can help, promote this. Would you be opposed to me promoting this to my audience? That's the best, most simplest line that you can do, especially if it's somebody cold, simple text message. Hey, I saw this listing. Would you be opposed to me promoting this to my audience? That's it. Nothing more, short, sweet, simple, to the point. But when we under-promise and over-deliver, or if we deliver on what we promised, now you're meeting their expectations. Now you're doing what you said you were going to do. You're meeting their expectations right where you set, versus setting them super high and coming in short. Which is only ultimately at the end of the day, setting ourselves up for failure. So with that being said, set your daily reminder, reach out to 5 agents, build your database. 1 month, you can have 100 agents in your database. If you're able to just get 1, 2, 3 deals from them, that can be the night and day difference. It's 3 deals a month. There's 36 extra units on an annual basis, which is massive for most folks. So with that, rock and roll. If you have any questions, you need any help, don't hesitate. Look forward to connecting and seeing you on the other side.